my question is, I wanted to know, since you're all about inspiration and everything, I've been feeling a little bit unmotivated, and I've been feeling like I should be doing something, or I should be I feel like I should be pulled in like different, I'm feeling uninspired, basically. That's my question. How do you get, when you lose inspiration or you lose motivation, how do you get it back?
I get it back by remembering that you might die tomorrow.
That's true.
So I'm inspired by practicality and reality and the truth, which is, it is ridiculously impossible to become a human being. I am one. I have other good things going for me as a human being, and I'm just grateful. You're dwelling and looking at what you don't have versus looking at what you have. If you actually looked at what you had, your health, living in America, who the heck knows what would be on your list? If you actually spent all your time looking at that versus, I don't have $1 million, I'm not famous, I don't have this. If you spent all your time on what you have versus what you don't have, you would be the happiest girl on earth.
I didn't think about it like that.
I'm aware that's why you're uninspired. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
You're spending clearly, and you're dragging yourself down into what you don't have, right?
Yeah.
You've been spending your money. Go ahead.
How do you just I doubt that you ever feel negative because you appreciate everything. I feel so negative all the time, and like you said, I do always dwell on what I don't have and just everything that's going wrong. How do you stay positive and motivated?
Lincoln, how do you stay so positive? I'll get to that in a second, but I want to incorporate my guests here. When you're a young man, you haven't lived that long.
Yeah.
But when you're down, what do you do? Do you ever get down?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
I just see like what I could be doing right now instead of just like looking at it and just being sad about that instead of looking forward to how to fix it.
Dad?
Yeah, that's good. I think for me, I was born in the Philippines, really poor place. I lived there for 2 years when I was 19 years old. And I feel like that side of it is something that it's interesting because I go to the Philippines, whenever we go back, we went back there a couple of years ago, I see how poor people are, but yet they're like the happiest people in the world. And I'm like, how is that possible? But then when I come back to America, I'm like so grateful for everything.
Happiness.
Yeah, but then it's interesting.
Money doesn't buy happiness.
You forget too, like even though I was born in those like poor circumstances, I come after being in America for like a year, like you get caught up in all those things. And I think coming back to that, whatever it is that grounds you, whether it's your family, getting out there and just working or serving other people, being thankful for what you have, like whatever it is that grounds you, if you can get back to that point and feel grateful and cut those things out of your life that you don't need, that helps you bring
Ari,
back.
how old are you, and like what are the top 3 things that are bringing you down?
I'm 20 years old.
20.
Yes.
Okay. and so what's making you Debbie Downer?
I'm in school right now, and I'm down just because I'm just stressed out because I feel that when I get out of school, I'm not going to have anything to do. I'm down because when I train, I'm not as good as I would like to be, and just mainly I'm just being negative and just being too hard on myself.
Right, and so do you think that stems from the way you were parented?
Yes and no. I was really sheltered as a kid, and kind of like my mom treated me like I was a special little snowflake, and which is not the case anymore.
Or maybe you are in just a different way that your mom then created it, right? Like in theory, everybody makes fun of the modern parenting and everybody makes their kids feel like they're the best, and now the kids are saying, oh crap, I was confused, I thought I was the best. But the reality is we have to take on the responsibility of ourselves. Like my mom told me I was the best. I equally spent all my time thinking that I was not the best because I could understand that I wasn't winning in every single thing always. You know what I mean? I mean, she might have created that sheltered thing, but I promise you, you realized pretty quickly in 1st, 2nd, 4th, 9th grade, there was things that you weren't the best at, right?
True, very true.
Whose opinion are you worried about?
I'm worried about the opinion of the people that I train with, the people that have invested so much time in me.
And what are we talking about training wise? In what?
I'm an Olympic lifter and I do mixed martial arts.
Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. What does an Olympic lifter mean? Like you might go to the Olympics, or you're in it? Like what? Explain that to me.
Oh God, no, I wish.
Got it.
Olympic lifting is the snatch and the clean and jerk, and it's different movements that you do with the barbell.
So what? You are literally like. Can you please tell me this, Ari? You literally go into your room sometimes and like after a workout and say, "Damn it, I wish I lifted 10 more pounds."
That and it's just, I feel like I could have tried harder, that I could have done more, that I could have had a better attitude.
Ari, did you see the video that I posted on YouTube that says you need to be your biggest fan?
Yes.
You need to watch that 8,000 times in a row.
Okay.
Like listen, Ari, let me give you a really good piece of advice. The rest of the world is gonna critique you and judge you. You need to stop doing that for yourself.
Okay.
I'm being dead serious with you.
I think the other side is just this day and age in social media. A lot of people, even with our videos, like they see the video, they see us traveling, they see the glamorous side of things, but maybe they don't see the other side where it's just, we're regular people. Like there's no difference between the way we live and any other people live. Like we have our downtimes. Like things, sometimes we're sad, sometimes things can be hard, but I think it's important to not compare ourselves to other people on social media and see all the glamorous stuff.
Are you envious of what you're seeing on social?
Yes, I'm very envious, and that's a big problem. I'm a very envious person.
Ari, I'm not envious of anybody. Like you need to figure out how to really become a bigger fan of yourself and not be envious. Like listen, if you're aware of these things, and I don't know if it's going to see somebody, I don't know if there's a system in place, but like you're not gonna win this game if you continue down this path.
Yeah, I know I'm not. I'm just gonna, self-loathing is not gonna get me anywhere. I just don't know how to fix it.
Yeah, I respect that, and like I'm not a psychiatrist or like I just want to get these things out of your mouth because I think they help. But you've got to realize like you've got it so good. Like there's 7.7 billion people on this earth. Ari, you rank in the top percentile just by being in New Orleans.
She does Olympic lifting. I'm too skinny. I can't even do that.
She doesn't have
awesome.
she doesn't have a disease currently. Like all right, you really got to get your perspective in order.
Break the pattern.
You gotta break the pattern. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
All right, you have it awesome.
Yeah.
I mean it. You just need to believe it now.
Yeah.
Like
I'm gonna work on that.
I have good news for you. You live in New Orleans. There's some shitty neighborhoods. Go take a ride.
That is true.
Wake the fuck
There's
up.
some shit down
Like
here.
wake the fuck up. The majority of people have it worse than you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a more emphatic yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, that's
I'm
it.
writing all this down.
And I have a news alert, by the way. Nobody cares about your problems either.
Yeah.
Like, too many people think their dwelling and complaining leads to an action because they grew up in environments where it did. Problem is, mom's not around anymore.
We all got shit, man.
We all got shit.
We all got shit.
Yep. So, I'm telling you, the number one thing that I do when I get dangerously, and I'm never there, but I fix my perspective. Get in your car right now and go drive around parts of New Orleans. You can wake up real fast if you choose to.
Okay.
Good.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, that I know. I'm just sitting here and keeping you on the phone because I'm trying to think of a way to get you to know, you know?
Yeah.
Good luck. Update us, okay?